Movie fans have a lot to look forward to in the near future, but 2019 is going to be a year which you cannot miss. Rapid trailer here. Let's jump straight into movies you cannot miss in 2019. Marvel have many projects coming up, but let's start with the highly anticipated Captain Marvel. Brie Larson has been cast to take on the role of Captain Marvel herself, after it had been rumoured that Emily Blunt, Rebecca Ferguson and Natalie Dormer were some of the big names in for the role. Samuel L. Jackson will be returning as Nick Fury. This is the second movie Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson have starred in together. The last one was Kong Skull Island, and that was epic, so keep your eyes peeled for this one.
Would you look at that? It bleeds.
Next up, another Marvel movie set to be a blockbuster hit, The New Mutants. This will be the first Marvel movie in the franchise that is a horror. It was originally set to come out this year, but has been pushed back to February 2019. For those of you who don't already know, it will be about 5 young mutants, just discovering their abilities whilst being held in a secret facility against their will, while fighting to escape their past sins and save themselves. A villain in the film wears a smiley face mask. In the comics, the New Mutants faced off with a mutant supremacy group known as the Right, who all wore smiley face masks. Also, the Demon Bear is the first X-Men villain to be an animal being. Moving on to another surefire sci-fi adventure hit, Godzilla King of the Monsters, starring Millie Bobby Brown, the young British actress who shot to fame in the Netflix blockbuster Stranger Things in her role as Eleven. The writer, Max Borenstein, said in an interview that the Godzilla sequel will be bigger and better than the last film. This will be the 33rd film in the Godzilla franchise and is set in the same universe as King Kong, so make sure you add this to your list of movies that you cannot miss. Up next, and starring another Stranger Things superstar, David Harbour, it's Hellboy. David Harbour got cast after his role as the much-loved character Hopper. This Hellboy movie will be a complete reboot and not a continuation of the previous movies starring Ron Perlman and directed by Guillermo del Toro. Following the success that Deadpool had in getting the movie made through social media, Ron Perlman tweeted a proposal that if #Hellboy3 started trending, that a third Hellboy movie might finally get funds to be made. And here we are. Here are some pictures of Harbour as Hellboy. Moving swiftly on, Bond 25. This will be Daniel Craig's 5th time playing James Bond, and will likely be his last. Director Christopher Nolan was rumoured to direct after the success of Dunkirk, but we believe Danny Boyle is now reportedly top of the list to direct. There have also been rumours that in this Bond movie, James Bond will leave the Secret Service and get married. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see what this Bond movie has in store for us. If this film turns out to be Daniel Craig's final outing as Bond, we ask that age-old question. Who would you like to see as the next James Bond? Harry Styles has been heavily rumoured to be in with a chance of taking the role after Daniel Craig. What do you guys make of that? One of the biggest movies of 2017 was Stephen King's It. So it comes as no surprise that It Chapter 2 has been announced for 2019. Bill Skarsgård will be returning to play Pennywise, and although this movie is about the adults, the kids will be making appearances in the movie in flashback scenes. It Chapter 2 is rumoured to include a scene that was cut from the first film. The scene is set back in the 1600s and has Pennywise devour a human baby. This scene was cut from the film because it was extremely dark and disturbing, so we're sure they're going to make this movie even more petrifying than the first. And now for a movie that's a lot less scary and many people are excited for, The Lion King.
Ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, Simba.
This film will be released on the 25th anniversary of The Lion King that came out in 1994. This will be Jon Favreau's second live-action Disney movie based on a Disney animated movie, after directing The Jungle Book. Donald Glover will be voicing Simba, and Beyoncé will be voicing Nala. This will be Beyoncé's second time voice acting in a film after she voiced Queen Tara in Epic. Unlike the 1994 original animated film, all the lines in this production are voiced by actors of African descent, whereas in the original, only Mustafa and Simba were. We're sure this family favourite will be a massive hit at the box office. Thank you for watching, and let us know what movies you think should have made the list. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned.